Welcome back to JH Diesel. So today we're going to be reinforcing the hitch on our RV. How are we going to make this thing haul all this weight? What kind of weight, you might ask? Well, we're planning to go to Iron Horse Mud Ranch. It's a 4.5 hour drive. We also got another trip that's a long ways. So these hitches on the back of these RVs are not the strongest. They have problems with them ripping off, twisting, all kinds of stuff. So I said, you know what? Let's try to make it where we can haul the mud truck and the side-by-side on the pull behind and haul it up there. That way we don't have to drive a truck, trailer, RV, and you're spending twice as much in fuel and everything else. So what we got here right now is just your basic old little hitch here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this rear bumper off, get a little bit better view, and then we're gonna get in here and start reinforcing this thing. Now we've already put a couple plates around the side. We did that a while ago when we were towing a couple things with it. We said you might as well be safe. So we did that to attach the plate to the other plate. That way in case something, but the biggest thing is with this thing, because it has such leverage coming out, we don't want it to twist down. So with that being said, we're gonna start reinforcing this rig, get this bumper out of our way, and give it a shot. Guys, do not forget to head on over to baldeagle.com, grab you some JH Diesel merchandise, shirts, hats. We got a lot of hats in stock right now. We got some shirts in stock, and we got stickers. Every $5 spent, get you one entry to win that sick LT4 supercharged swap Tahoe that my boy Cleet is giving away for you guys. So every $5 spent, get you a chance to enter to win, and you can be driving that rig around and ripping out the streets. So don't forget, head on over, check it out, guys. Thank you again. Enjoy the video. I would say this thing is slinging mud, no problem. She is caked. And that was after driving through about a 4-foot water hole to help us clean everything underneath. Without that, this thing would have been completely coated underneath. Can't even see the JH Diesel logo. There it is. So now we get to clean. You guys know the drill. Clean it, fix it, break it, repeat. I know you guys have been wanting a time-lapse video on getting this thing cleaned up, so why not show you guys now? It's the dirtiest. I think it's just about the dirtiest it's ever been. But we'll set her up. You guys check it out. All right, guys, well, looks like the sprinkler did the trick. She's all cleaned up and ready to go. Just like that. One easy step, put a sprinkler on your truck and look how clean it gets. That should be it. Snug shit, huh? Snug as a bug in a rug right there, boy. So you see our current setup here, thing's pretty weak. It's got basically just a little hitch bolted on. As I said, we did reinforce the outside, but it's really not enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring either a 2x2 or a 2x3 piece of steel tubing across. These extensions here are literally extensions of the frame. They've got 7 bolts in it going right through the frame, through the motor mount. So if this thing rips out, the whole back of the engine's ripping out. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, the whole thing is held in by this. So I don't think we have much stronger of a part to go to. So if we gusset the crap out of all that and make this thing one solid piece, I don't think we're gonna have an issue. Weld another piece here, keep the hitch from flexing, and we're gonna reinforce this thing to haul some mud trucks. But as you can see, just a little before shot, and then we'll get our after shot later. All right, guys, so this is what Justin and myself decided the solution should be. Justin came up with the design of it. He said, you know, this should hold no problem. So basically, we have the frame rails here, which come down, and then basically you have your little hitch on the bottom there. And like I said, they were just real worried about them coming out. So we think this will probably stiffen it up pretty good. Basically, you're gonna have this big I think it's a 2x4, 2x4, 1/8 inch piece of steel. We're gonna weld into there, and then 1/4 inch. Oh, that's right, it's 1/4 inch. Yep. And then we got these little spacers here, which you found laying around the shop. We'll grind those up so you can weld those. Got the one little one he cut, and another one. So basically, what this is gonna do is, instead of just this little piece of, you know, square tubing at the bottom, now you're gonna have this piece welded in here, this welded here, welded there, and then we're even gonna weld this so the hitch cannot flex. I really think it's gonna be pretty tough to rip. If it rips that off, we have a problem. I think the motor's coming off this thing if we do that. Because the engine, like I said, the engine's mounted right there inside the frame. So if we do that, we got an issue. And then we're gonna build a big pipe bumper for it. Big steel pipe bumper for it. So
drifting. For
smacking, doing wall taps and stuff. So I think we'll have a pretty stout bumper here shortly. He'll get her welded up, fabbed up in there. And I'm gonna get back to working on the old Chevy. So we never fully flushed this thing. We've always had just water in it. So we're getting rid of all this crap that was in there from day one. Nasty, nasty. Running crystal clear water through it right now. This side where it's dumping back out, it's crystal clear, and this is brown. That is not good. But it's been water for a long time, so there's no chemicals in it or anything. It's just nasty, rusty. So we're gonna flush that out, pop thermostat out, flush the block out, get this thing all cleaned up. Hopefully that'll help us from not getting it hot. We only really overheated on the tug pad, but we're also gonna be adding an external coolant reservoir and getting rid of that thermostat that's built in line because it's plastic, so we're gonna get rid of that thing. Oh yeah. So on our cooling system, so far this is where we're at. Everything's been flushed out, block, radiator, the whole nine. I got the tank mounted right here. She's solid on the fender well. Had to move it. This actually had the OEM mounts, but the problem is with these inner aluminum fenders that they built for it, the tank was hitting. So I had to basically reposition a little bit, slide it over. And they have a starter relay on this thing for whatever reason. We're gonna leave it on there. And we are now currently gonna do the return hose and the supply hose for the tank. So basically we eliminated that radiator cap or thermostat, or radiator cap, the radiator cap fill on this hose. That was kind of not a good deal. It kept leaking, it was plastic. I think we got it warped. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the lower radiator hose now. We're gonna run a line off the lower radiator hose, which we've already got the hole opened up there on the bottom of the water pump. And it's gonna go into the bottom of the coolant tank. And then this here is gonna go right here into the radiator. So that is our setup of what we were about to do. And we should have a better cooling system. We're gonna hold another gallon in the cooling system on top of what was already there. We're not gonna have a leaking cap, and hopefully be able to get all the air and everything out of the cooling system and make it work a lot better. So the truck was never overheating unless we were out there doing truck pulls with it, but we were also holding it to the floor for quite a while. So I don't think we're gonna like prevent that from happening. But going through the mud hole after a couple passes, it got to about 200, 220. So hopefully we'll eliminate doing that. That's kind of the goal here, is to make it pretty reliable and not have to worry about shutting it down because it got warm. Other than that, it really held up really good at Bamboo. So we're hoping this extra gallon of coolant and this system with a sealed cap will be a lot better than the system we have with the other radiator cap. All right, guys, so we got it all set up and ready to go. We got our return, Got our supply. We got our new upper radiator hose over there. You all right?
Are you 100% sure that clears the hood?
I'm pretty sure. I think it does, dude.
It's over the fenders this much.
Oh, it's okay. It's gonna go up in here, man. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. So the other one, it was another inch and a half the way it was set up before. So, or it was like, yeah, it had it all cattywampus. So either way, we're set to go, and we can fill it up with water, and hopefully we never have a cooling issue again.
That's it. This is taken care of now.
That's good to go. Ain't no doubt in my mind. Dude, look at our finished product here, guys. I'd say she's a solid rig. It puts the hitch in the hole. Oh man, dude, this looks good. We got it outside, inside. I'd say if that gets pulled off, we've got
more issues.
We got a bigger problem than that. Shoo! Hell yeah, dude. Looking good. I'm gonna check the engine out, make sure we're full of oil and everything, because we do have a big trip going. But yeah, she's solid, man. I don't think she's going anywhere.
I mean, before you could do like this, and you kind of got a little deflection out of the hitch because you got so much leverage. I mean,
oh, dude, she's solid. The whole RV's about to knock over. Don't kick it too hard.
I kicked it earlier. It banged the side of it on the top of it.
Hell yeah. Well, let's get the bumper on, see if it fits. It might not clear right here. We don't know yet. We have to trim the bumper. Not a big deal, though. Let's see if we can get it up there and get it on, and hopefully hope for the best. All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. We are done. We got a reinforced hitch on the RV, and we are ready to tow some weight with this thing, finally. We've been talking about it for a while, and we finally got it done. Justin went ahead and welded that thing up, made her brackets, everything. She is solid, not going anywhere, guys. It's been a long time in the works. We got it done, and we're gonna be ready to tow some weight with that thing. Now we hopefully want to take 2 trucks to every single event, because it really sucks, and it's really expensive. So, that's our plan right now. Get ready for Iron Horse Mud Ranch. Get out there and rip it up. Thanks for watching Jade Cecil channel. We'll see you next time, guys. You all right? Yeah.